Hey, I'm Joe, and I wanted to take a second and just introduce the concept of reverse targeting to you in hopes that it helps you make more of an educated decision on why we created it in the first place. Reverse targeting is a much more strategic, advanced notion of SEO. The concept is we go after, so let me go into this first. There are three types of reverse targeting, and I'm going to put the type that we do on the upper class, if you will. The first part of reverse targeting is that standard SEO that you see on GoDaddy, WordPress, Wix. It's a watered down version where basically they have you put in a few keywords, tags, maybe put in a title or a plugin, and then click it, and then they say, woohoo, you have now set up your SEO. You feel accomplished, but it really didn't accomplish much for you. Then we have the SEO companies that are out there, which you see everywhere. They're wonderful. They do a great job. The problem is you're constantly having to pay to be seen. I talk a lot about how this is like renting your home versus owning your home. With advertising and those type of SEO companies, you're constantly having to pay. So when you rent your home, you're having to pay, and as long as you pay, you can stay there. Pretty simple. When you own your home, after you're done paying, you are allowed to stay there because now you own your home. With SEO done the way how we like to do it, which is reverse targeting, you own the space on Google whenever those conversations take place. Whenever you are paying constantly, monthly, to these SEO companies, you are renting your space on the World Wide Web, if you will. So what we try to do is make sure that you're only paying once instead of having to pay all the time. My pages mature. When they mature, they constantly show. We create conversations based on your trade. So let's just say we're talking about the wedding industry, which we focus on a lot. Those type of conversations, when somebody types in best photographers near me or best wedding venues near me, we want you to be able to show up, but we can make those conversations happen even more whenever we do comparisons. So let's just say that we focus on your competitor and somebody who maybe you hear a lot of, or somebody who advertises a ton. What we can do is actually target that competitor, so whenever people are searching that competitor, you show up in those search results even though they didn't know who you were to begin with. Reverse SEO being more of a strategic search method, we concentrate on searches and we concentrate on targets. We like to hit the client whenever they're about to make a decision, not at the beginning when they're flooded with a bunch of different options and you kind of blend in. If you want to learn more, simply click on, there'll be a few buttons here that you can click on. One is going to show you the actual build and what you end up with at the end. Another one is going to basically show you how we work through the system. We learn your business, we create the targets, you approve those targets, and then we start our 21-day build. At the end of the 21-day build, you end up with a product that is not only fantastic, but it allows you to stay in those search results without having to pay more constantly every single month. But learning more about it is what's going to separate you from all of your competitors. If you have any questions, you can contact us or simply learn more.